Hi, we are doing the High Overseer Campbell mission. I'm going for stealth and clean hands. I'm not going for mostly steel and flesh because frankly trying to get through this on stealth with just blink doesn't seem like much fun. I think that mostly steel and flesh I'm going to do a super high chaos playthrough because if you can only use blink then it's basically a jump assistant, so I'm just going to go through and slay everything in the face. Seems like a lot more fun. Anyway, choke the first guy out, rob these two just for a bit of coin. It's fine, as long as you get away quickly, they won't notice. And then we're going to go and see Granny Rags to snag a couple of runes off her. When I say a couple, one is in the shrine, and one is from her first mission. We're not going to go to Slackjaws. But anyway, go down here, and loot her ground floor. She's got a bunch of stuff that's worth coin, and importantly 2 sleep darts, which we're going to use in a little bit, and there's an elixir vial, whatever it is, mana, anyway. Run past Rags, drop down to the basement, and grab a rune here. Listen to the outsider if you like. I'm skipping it because I've heard him enough times that he's now a bit tedious. But then go up and see Granny Rags again. And she will give you a mission to go and deal with some boys who are giving her hassle. Now, if you go out of the front door, they'll see you and it'll blow your cover. So what you want to do is blink up to here. You might have to jump around and fiddle a bit to get up there, but it's possible. So yeah, jump blinking or getting on the railing or whatever works for you. Anyway, shoot one of them in the back with the sleep dart that you just picked up. Wait for the other one or the next one to come and look at the body and get him too. There we go. And as long as their alerts don't go red, you're absolutely fine. They can go up to 3 bolts white. Blink down so you don't make a noise. Get behind him and choke him. And I think about hiding the body and make a bit of an effort to do it. But then I'm like, well, it falls through some... it falls through those planks, and I'm like, oh, do you know what, I'm just not going to bother. So go back and see Rags, and she will give you a rune which is up here underneath the boat. She'll immediately turn up and give you another subquest, which involves going to Slackjaw, well, going to Galvani's and then Slackjaws, but we don't need to do that. Instead I'm buying Agility, which is going to help us on the next section. So now I've got Blink level 1 and Agility level 1, and you want to come over here, and we're going to go and save Griff from the guys who are beating him up, and you want to be stealthy here too. Now if you wait long enough they'll eventually go on patrol. I go to pick up a bottle to throw at them to start it off. There. But I drop it, they hear it, and all sorts of things happen. So anyway, get behind him, choke him out. This guy hopefully will be taking a pee, but even if he's not, he'll be faced away, it won't be a problem. And then I run slide, then I drop them in the barrel because I'm worried about rats getting them here, and there's a bin right nearby. And then close that. And then I run slide through there, speak to this dude, and buy his optical enhancement blueprint, their lens magnification, and also a rewire tool, which we're going to use on the room right outside Campbell's office, and you'll see why it just makes life a whole lot easier. Anyway, loot this place. There's a few coins on the table over here, and a bone charm upstairs this way. Also next to the bone charm there is one of those map things that's worth 75 gold, so it's definitely worth grabbing that too. Once you've cleared that out, you want to go up to where Griff is here, and I'm just checking out the bone there. It's the bone charm, nothing very special. But you want to jump up here, that's where agility comes in useful, and then run up here and turn around. You want to be stealthy once you're kind of facing into the square. But jump up here, and then you can blink onto that. Now you need to do a jump blink here, so hold blink, then jump, then let go of blink, and you'll get onto that rooftop. From here onto this lamppost, and then turn around onto this truck. We're just going to grab that for 40 coin because it's so close by. And then up onto the roof. I'm going to get the coin which is obvious and close by, just because we need to buy a few blueprints as we're going through. But there's also a rune here in a security room, there. And the problem is there's a guy in there and there's 3 or 4 guys patrolling, and it's just not worth the effort to go and get it. We're going to get so many runes in the next 3 levels anyway that we'll have plenty. I think we need 18 in total. But anyway, drop down there when he turns his back, and you're through to Holger Square. Run through here, make sure you're stealthed when you get close, and choke him out, free Martin. And then you're going to blink up here, jump onto this turret here, and then make sure your blink is pointing up the wall there, and wait for the Heretics Brand subquest, there we go, to appear. Then you can pass through. This guy will be looting this box, and you can steal from behind him, which is kind of cheeky. But then pass through here, ignore the guy on the right, don't worry about him, and get up into the storm drain. Head through the storm drain. Again, I run slide through that, and grab the elixir just down there by the chain, climb the chain, and you can just pass through these 2 doors without any trouble at all. Then come under here, grab the copper wire, and you're going to head through this little drop here. Don't worry too much about stuff that's down there. And then just on your left, watch out for them, but pass through the door and shut it behind you, and you're fine. Now, we're going to go left, jump up here, watch out for the guy on the right, but in the second vase, there's an opal worth 200 coins, so grab that, it's an easy 200. Then just choke this guy out, here. And then watch for the guy on the stairs, he shouldn't be a problem, he should be coming down. Head through here, shut the door behind you, and you can just run down to the statue to poke the eye, and get into the secret room. In the secret room, there are quite a lot of coins on a mattress just ahead, and a little bit of food. There's a painting that's worth 300 here. There's a rune and a plate that's worth 100 or 150 there, and then another 11 coins up on the windowsill. So in there, you've got about 500 coins and a rune, so it's definitely worth a detour. Now, look through the keyhole here, because this guy will stop there if he's at the bottom, and then you want to head out. Choke him out, no big deal. Leave him on the stairs, doesn't matter. Bodies can be found for ghosts, it's really not a big deal. This guy, if he is there, you want to open the door so he won't be able to see you when you do, and then blink past him, come around, choke him. And there's a vial there you can pick up for mana. Up here, and then up there. And you're going to head left into the archives after choking out this guy. And I just leave him on the floor, to be honest. It doesn't matter if bodies are found, and actually it makes choking the next guy much easier. And you'll see when you pop round the corner here on the right, there's two guys chatting, and they'll start going on patrol. But watch here, there's sometimes a guy moving around. But get in, read the book, get out, and then head down this way. You're then going to drop in here and spill the glasses. The reason for this is so that Kurnow doesn't get poisoned. Grab the rune, open there, another 25 coin. There's an elixir and a mana potion there. And then this guy now, he's seen the body, so you've given him time. I'm going to blink down behind him when he looks under there and just choke him out. And again, leave him there. There's a guy up there who kind of sees me a bit, but he only gets one bolt, so it's not a big deal. And then you're back up here to wait out Campbell coming through. Make sure the doors to here are shut, because if they come through and see corpses, they're going to go berserk and run down to the secret room, and it's just a hassle from there. Anyway, get your sleep darts out. And as soon as Kurnow turns his back, shoot the Overseer, he'll go down. Kurnow will run to try and set the alarm off, but you've used the rewire tool on it, so he doesn't do anything. And he'll bug out and get safe. Now, you want to drop down here when it's safe, and here's a great place to save, because otherwise you're going to have to watch through a lot of boring stuff again. But grab his corpse, blink up there. Remember, you can't blink up walls, you've got to blink onto platforms from here. But then you're going to make your way across these lights, and you want to stay up high. I failed there and dropped down, and I was really lucky not to be seen. I even ditched the body to try and grab some coins. And that guy got 3 bolts, but again, because it stayed white, it wasn't a problem. Now be careful, that guy on patrol might come all the way up to the interrogation room, so be quick, but grab the bolts and the sleep darts and the Heretic's brand. Jump back over here, stick him in the face, and then you are going to pass through this door, make sure there's no one coming through the keyhole, peep around here to make sure he isn't coming, and then jump through this window. And then all you have to do, I think I pick up Blink level 2 now, drop down there, here we go, Blink level 2, now we've got enough runes. And you're just going to blink your way through here. Now this bit you have to be careful. There are a couple of guys who can patrol on the right. And there's actually one guy here you'll see, so I have to do a super quick blink between these so that he doesn't see me. But make your way around here and you're into the backyard. Choke the 2 guys here out immediately, and you can actually get a grenade off one if you want, but I forgot to. Which might help you with the rats in a bit. But you want to come up here, jump onto these 2 bits. You can run along here as long as you duck here. And then you want to blink up to that duct, down to there, and jump up to that. And then there's a bone charm here over to the left. Now I choose to go get it, just because it's an easy one, there's no bad guys around. So blink across to there, I do a jump blink, which is a bit risky, but it works. And then up through here. I always get hit by that tripwire, but do you know what? It doesn't do you that much damage. It's just a bolt in there. It's not incendiary and it doesn't make any noise. Now there's some rats down here. So if you got a grenade earlier, you can use that to just finish them off. Or I just stay up high and they can't get you. You open the vice, the bone charm will fall down. You can pick it up from the table. And then you can blink onto the chain, climb back up, and back out here to the workshop where there's another room. Now there's no one around here as long as you're quiet. Smash the window, drop in. You might hear a ding, but don't worry about that. They won't have seen you as long as you stay down low. Jump up here and grab this bottle, then smash it to get a key for the chest behind you. Now this chest opens, it has a couple of sleep darts, which is useful, and also a blueprint for armor and a health vial. So the armor also reduces the amount of damage you take from a fall, which is useful, but especially if you're like me and fall off stuff. Grab the rune, and then there's a whole bunch of coin to loot in here as well, so get everything you can from there. And then blink back up through the hole you just made. There you go. And you're going to head up to this hanging platform and across to there. Then follow your way around this path, and there's normally a guy on the roof here, and I actually don't know what happened to him. I guess maybe he heard me and went on patrol. I don't know how he got down, but there we are. Anyway, blink off there, blink across there, and we're going to grab a bone charm quickly because it's right here. So head over this lip, drop down to the left, smash these wooden blocks, and grab the bone charm there. And then check around, as I didn't find much except an elixir, but I'm full, so I use one and pick it back up. But anyway, back up here, and then you're basically off to see Samuel. Once you are at Samuel, you can blink down here to save time, chains are tedious. Chat to him. He will take you in the boat. There we go, 5 runes, 3 bone charms, and a painting, and 1,000 coins, which is good. He'll take you back to the pub, and I recommend just going straight to see Havelock, who will, Admiral Havelock and Pendleton, who will give you the next mission, and just go to bed. Rather than running around, because then from bed what we can do is loot everything on the way down, but that will be apparent in the next video. Anyway, hope that was useful. Lots of love, bye!
He's alive. Thank you.
This is going to work. We have to take down the Lord Regent and all of it. You did it!
Boulevard and Dunwall Tower are advised.